Right.
For the viewers, I would like to introduce Mr. Surajit Sen. He is the principal of Jharkhand Public School. And, since this is a very pressing problem or a question which every viewer would be having in its mind. So, Mr. Sen, first thing
Right,
first,
sir.
I would like
Mm.
to know from you, what is your advice for the 12 passers, right, who are passing out from school and they are graduating towards college? What is your first piece of advice to them?
No, my first piece of advice is that with the subjects that they have studied in class 12, if they are focusing on those subjects, then definitely they should move in that particular direction. Suppose children are moving towards engineering, medical, or nowadays very popular subjects are like, say, for example, psychology. Okay, many children are moving towards psychology or economics, which is also a very, very popular subject for the since last 1.5 decade or so. So if they have already decided beforehand, okay, during their plus two sessions, that we will go, please keep stick to them and don't just listen others' advice because they've already done that. You know, they have spent 2 years studying on those particular subjects. They should move in that particular direction. This is my first advice. Okay, apply your heart, but along with that, apply your brain also.
Right. So what I understand that you are saying, one needs to apply a balance of heart and brain, right,
Exactly, sir.
to reach
Exactly.
on a apt
Particular
decision.
goal that they have already decided beforehand. Right, sir.
Great, great, great. So, in terms of the current methodology or pedagogy of education, what do you
Right.
what do you advise them? With respect, especially there is a particular format which is followed in schools, and when they
Right, sir.
go out in college, right, from uniform, to other nuances, right? What is the first thing you want to advise? We would like to advise to them when they have to cope up with the new culture.
Right, right. Yes, see, in school, we all live in a disciplined way. Okay, that is very common. So all the schools across the country, no matter wherever it is situated, or whether it is in a deep inside a jungle or something like that, or maybe a remote village, or in the uptown or in the metropolitan, basic rules of the schools are same. Okay, and even children from all across the country, wherever they are from, they also know these rules are there, and we have to follow these rules because these rules will make us much better in life. But when they go to the university and the college, a little more freedom is given to them. Okay, little
Right.
more freedom is given, more democracy is applied over there. To be very honest, so obviously a cultural shift do take place. But then I will tell the children not to get carried away by that cultural shift. Okay, since that freedom is there, that freedom should not be misused because also that the higher education sector is also a place for academics. Okay, and the
Right.
very purpose of going to that place is to make sure that my academic achievements are at the best level. So, okay, little bit of freedom they get, they should use it, but should not misuse that freedom, which in many places are done, and later these children face problems. So, let us stick to the discipline once again. Okay, maybe a little bit limitations will be there. Okay.
Fair enough. So you're saying that not to misuse about that freedom, that is your piece of advice. And if you have to advise them about using that freedom, how would you like to go about it?
If they use that freedom should be used in a very judicious way. Okay. That freedom should be used in a judicious way. It's not that, okay, since I have got the freedom, so I can do anything I feel like, I can say anything. Okay, you have the freedom to say, but think before saying. Because what I will think as my freedom of speech to say may also hurt you, sir, in the other way around. Okay, or vice versa. So let us be educated people. By the time we have completed our plus two, or the children have, they are almost in the verge of getting that intellectual quality within themselves. So they have to think before saying anything because that's very important. Freedom should again be not misused, it should be judiciously used.
Fair enough. Okay, one pertinent question I have in particular to you, because you are in the education system, especially till K-12. And as per NEP, which is
Right, sir.
NEP 2020, right, New Education
Right,
Policy,
sir. Mhm.
it emphasizes on experiential learning. It
Right,
suggests to go beyond the classroom, have
right,
hands-on experience, right?
right.
So, what is your take on that subject?
Oh, sir, thank you. Thank you such for this beautiful question. In fact, in several places I am asked this question that what is your take on experiential learning, which is one of the key factors of NEP 2020. See, sir, if you just, I'll just take one extra minute to talk about this NEP.
Yeah, please,
Now,
please.
this NEP, if NEP 2020, if you see, it is the most discussed national education policy. This is the most discussed one. The previous ones were not that much discussed. And it's a milestone as far as our education world is concerned, and it's flexible. It's very flexible. It has given us that flexibility. Now, those rigid things are not there, because if things are becoming too much rigid, no, then limitations again come, and the freedom of education, the love for education will not be there. Now, when we talk about experiential learning, when the hands-on experience comes, then what happens? Now, first step is that the concept develops within the children. When you do something with yourself, when you see something by yourself, when you feel something by yourself, now you get a different concept about that. Okay. In fact, the entire matter enters with you. Previously, what we used to do, we used to, like, say, for example, when you and me, we were in schools, we 60% of our learning was through imagination only. Isn't it that?
Correct. Correct.
60% of our learning was through imagination. But now 80% of the learning is on hands-on experience. They can
Correct.
see, they can feel, they can touch. When you feel something, you touch something, you believe in it. Once you start believing in it, no, the confidence level of yours increases. When the
Correct.
confidence level increases, then your concept increases. When the concept increases, then what will happen? You become competent enough to solve any problem, not only in the examination hall, but anywhere in life down the lines. So this is why experiential learning is important. It develops that confidentiality within the students, and they become very confident to apply them in their day-to-day life.
Great, great. What I read from what you're saying is that since they have hands-on experience where they're able to feel it, touch it, experience it,
See, yes,
so the kind of life skills, right, which come handy in their day-to-day life, right,
exactly.
that
Yes,
is much more installed in their
right.
lives, which come,
Yes,
which come handy, and of course, something becomes part, which is part of the education.
right.
One more little related question I want to ask you is
Mhm.
about environment education, because yes, NEP also mandates, even national curriculum framework also mandates
Mhm.
and integrates environment education. What do you think its relevance and importance in the overall education system?
Right, sir. Excuse me for this. See, for a long time, sir, if we just look back, if we reflect, okay, say the last decade or so, to be very honest with you, we had played havoc with the environment. We had
Mm,
played havoc with the environment. I will not go into detail because that may bring out something
I
else.
know, I
But
know.
yes, we have played havoc with the detail environment. There is a particular lobby which was against it, so on and so forth. Let's not go into that fact. But
Yeah.
later, if we have a deep discussion, we can go on the. But this now we have realized. Now we have realized that by playing havoc with the environment, at what particular position we have come. Okay, if you see today's children are not that much, that immunity is not that much strong as compared to what you and I had. We used to play in the field, we used to swim in the river or in the pond, where to do this thing. But today's environment has degraded so much that children on and often they fall sick. My son, who is a engineering student, on and often he complains, I am having this sore throat or this. These are all because of results of the degradation of the environment. So children have to be taught about environment, how to maintain the environment for their own selves and for the future generations to come. That's why we are giving so much emphasis on environment. And right, if you see, CBSE has started teaching environmental sciences right from class one onwards. Later it goes on becoming science, and so make children aware right from the beginning. Then the practice will always be there.
Fair enough. Thank you so much, Mr. Sen, for your words of wisdom. One last message which you want to give,
Right.
on whatever you have discussed so far.
Right. Sir, I want to tell the young generation, especially because being a principal and a teacher, my focus is always with them. Uh, I want to tell them only one thing, that think of yourself. Definitely, you will think of yourself. Okay, take care of yourself. Your life is very precious, not only for you, for your parents, for your family members, for your community, and for the country as a whole. You are an important resource for the nation. Okay, So we need your valuable work in the years to come. So keep yourself fit and fine and develop that intellectual quality within yourself. Remain cool. Don't get upset on small matters. Eat food nicely. Okay, don't just try to keep yourself away from all this junk food and all. Have a good sleep every day. Sleep at least 7 to 8 hours. Keep yourself fit and fine because we need you. Our times are slowly fading away. Your time is coming. Children, students, wherever you are in school, college, university. Okay, so go forward and make the nation great. We are a great nation. We want to make the greatest of all. Thank you.
Great, great. The nation needs you. Yes, that's the message. Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Sen, for your valuable wisdom and your time to pass on this very pressing message to the people who should follow this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Abhishek sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pranab ji, a good friend of mine. Now you have also become a good friend. We'll be in touch with each other whenever required.
Pleasure, sir.